Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So North Texas offense takes the field. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. North Texas in the hurry up. Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got great speed. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mobley. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll run it from the gun. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off.
And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Snatches it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
how great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. The give to the tailback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Feeling some heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. To the air, it's Fancher. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
Well, this offense is giving him a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down is ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. To the air, it's Fancher. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Red pass, it's complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
To advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Nice move to pick up yardage. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They think there's room to run to the right here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. North Texas in the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Owls! That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sheffield. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Off play action on first down. Coming after it. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. North Texas in the hurry up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grabbed on the outside at Sheffield. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll keep it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Here comes the offense on first down. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Finds the tight end. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire now on second down. They'll run it from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to run it. The ball pops out. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. They'll line up for a second down play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Young. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. They go to the ground. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Fancher. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. He's looking to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Picked off. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, North Texas. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And it's perfect.
The extra point is good.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Terrell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On the play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Got it behind the line, it's Mobley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up second down.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. A little screen to the running back. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking to throw it again. Snagged in the middle, it's Henry.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you can throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Sheffield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. North Texas in the hurry up.
There's a reason 3rd down is called money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the strong safety is the one that's actually able to get the sack on this play. They lowered him in the box, probably anticipating run to the strong side of the field. But when the strong safety saw the ball in the quarterback's hand, he just said, I'm going to go do this myself.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Sheffield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they got him for the sack. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Throws to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Sheffield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll throw it on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Mean Green! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defense is going to have to get something figured out.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. On the ground with the counter. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go with a direct snap. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Dropping back, it's Fancher. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on in midfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Henry. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moore.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw. It's Fancher. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Fancher. Gets it to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Owls have their offense in high gear. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a crease, it's Mobley. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On second down, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. North Texas in the hurry up. He wants to throw here on second down. And they can't make the connection. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the return, it's Smith. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Throws to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. And to get rid of it quickly. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score. North Texas 21, Florida Atlantic 20.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas in the hurry up. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Fancher. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Movement here from the tight end. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Pulls it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas really has it going on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. North Texas in the hurry up. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Stopped after making the catch. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Fancher. Snags it over the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on him. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the ball is picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Try to get it on the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the hurry up. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw, it's Fancher. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. They're going back to the ground. Nice move to stay on his feet. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for room, it's Mobley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. getting some heat. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They'll test the right side. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And this defense makes the play of the football game. You think tie game, late in the ball game, we're trying to get a stop. No, no, no. They get the stop. They get the big safety. Now take the lead and take control of this football game. That was the play of the game.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.